Hey everyone, this is our last week coming up, and you will be submitting your final research papers. I just got done grading the rough drafts, and to be quite honest, some of you guys are so close. I mean, you just have very minor adjustments, and you're ready to go and just submit it fully. And other of you guys, you have a lot of work to do. Some of the stuff that was submitted was incomplete, and so I want to kind of get a good start point for us, what you should be looking at, what you can compare things to, so that you can make your best grade possible in the research paper. So if you come to our course, this is where I'm at right here. You click on resources and assignments, and you will see these last two documents here. These two documents need to be your reference point for your research paper. So I'm going to start on the research paper first. So you will see here that it gives you the guidelines. You will produce a minimum of 4-page research paper. This is not including your title page or your reference page. All right, this is 4 pages of written work. Okay, some of you guys submitted your templates or your rough drafts and they were not complete. So make sure that you're hitting this mark. You would need a minimum of 5 scholarly sources. Some of you guys did not have 5 sources, or you only cited on the reference page. If you have a reference on the reference page, I should be able to see where you have quoted that with in-text citation, whether you're paraphrasing or doing a direct quote. So as you come through, you will see the different areas that you are putting together. We have been working on this all semester, so you can come through and you can kind of look on this. And this week we did the rough draft. You guys are coming up on your abstract, and then this week coming up is final paper, and that's it. So look at this, but this document is here for you. You need to review it. Coming over to the next one, this is an example of a professional paper. I'm going to go over some of the things that I saw. First of all, these two things should be on the same page or same level. Some of you guys would have the page number here, and then down one would be the title. So make sure that this is on the same level here. Your title needs to be in all caps. So make sure that's in all caps. Here, you need to have your title as well. There needs to be a space between your title and your information. All right. When you come through, you don't have to have this author's note. That's not required. Your abstract would be on page 2. All right. The abstract needs to be included in there. When you scroll down, you will see these headings. These headings would be, you can use these. They need to be in all caps. All right. You can have headings throughout your paper. That's okay. But you see here, in-text citation, in-text citation. Here they put another heading, in-text citation, in-text citation, in-text citation. You can see where they are quoting their in-text, or they're paraphrasing or making quotations. So as you come through, you'll see all of this. Scroll down, I'm trying to get to the reference page. And this is a study, so yours one's not going to look quite like this, but this is just an example of a professional paper. Coming down here, maybe fast reading this. All right, so you can see your references here. You're going to have your title reference, and you're going to have your references in alpha order going down. You need at least 5. All right. Some of you guys, you submitted references. We're in week 12 right now. There shouldn't be any APA errors, and some of you guys did have APA errors. So I'm going to share this. This needs to be your friend. If you receive points off for APA errors, then you need to be on Purdue OWL, or if you have the APA 7th text, you need to come over here and click on the type of resource that you're using and look at the template. So this is what it should look like. So you need, there's a lot. Some of you guys, like I said, you're so close. You've already done the work up front, but a lot of you guys, you missed points, a lot of points, because you submitted incomplete rough draft. So for you guys, you have a lot of work to do. But review these 2 documents. These should be your resources. These should be your friends to make sure that you are meeting the minimum criteria of this assignment. Review your APA, make sure that you're good there. So coming back here, you can see that these are your 2 documents. You get them in resources and files. You're going to submit this in week 13. I'm about to put up the link for you to be able to go ahead and submit. Some of you guys literally, you submitted such a great rough draft that all you had to do was adjust your page number and you're going to be all set and you're going to be good to submit it. So I'm about to go ahead and put that up. Other of you guys, you have a lot of work to do. So make sure that you're utilizing these resources, okay? As far as extra credit, there will not be any extra credit. You won't be able to make up assignments. We're too far into it. As a whole, we don't need to do it, so we're not going to make special exceptions. So just make sure that you do your best, because this is your last, other than the abstract that I'm going to be grading, this is your last opportunity to get a good amount of points this semester. So this should mean a lot for a lot of you guys. So make sure that you're looking at your grades, paying attention to what you need to make, and then doing a great job on your research paper. As far as the abstract goes, if you want to wait until I grade the abstract, I'm going to try to do that, pretty within the next couple of days. You can go ahead and add that to your paper and submit then. If you feel like you have a solid abstract, you can go ahead and submit now. It's up to you, however you want to do that. If you have any questions, as always, you can email me, and I look forward to talking to you.